He absolutely has put himself in the conversation for a gold.
There's the lineup for the third and final semi-final. Does have Michael Norman, the 2022 world champion, Matthew Hudson-Smith, the fastest in the world this year from Great Britain, is also in the lineup.
The young Jamaican, Jevaughn Powell, second at the NCAA championships earlier this year at his best, 44.54, which he set earlier this season. He'll have to likely set a new personal best to be able to qualify for the finals.
Very much the case. Goes in lane number 9, Jevaughn Powell. Well, they'll scream as loud as they can. Christopher Morales-Williams, the NCAA indoor champion, 44.96 to qualify. Had a rather strange post on social media following his first round effort. Not too sure what to make of it.
Yeah, just turned 20 years old yesterday.
There's Matthew Hudson-Smith, the fastest man in the world this year at 43.74. He's remained unbeaten at 400 meters.
Yeah. Second at the World Championships last year, third in 2022. A man on a mission.
And the man, one of the men who beat Hudson-Smith in 2022, Michael Norman, he won the title in Eugene at home.
Yes, disappointing fifth in Tokyo, where his mother is Japanese, so they were expecting big things from him in Tokyo, but he failed to deliver. I expect he will run very fast in this semifinal.
Samuel Ghazi, the African champs bronze medalist from Nigeria, goes in lane 5, and Reese Holder, the Australian, is in 4.
Yes, he ran an outstanding first round, setting a new personal best, 44.53.
The South African, Zakithi Nene,
for fourth at the African Championships in 2022. At his best, 44.74, 44.80 this year, but has not looked great in the earlier rounds.
And closing out the field, the 28-year-old Jevaughn Scott, the 2019 All-African Games champion.
Third Botswana in the semifinal, 44.54, his best this season.
As usual, they're expected to have a very good 4x4 setup. Not sure they'll have enough to challenge the Americans, but they should be in the medals.
Yeah, they have four runners who have run 44.5 or better, including Letsile Tobogo, the outstanding 100 and 200 meter runner, personal best of 44.29. This race should be fast. The other two semifinals were in sub 44. We expect this one to be the same.
This one could be the fastest of the three.
Set.
Lanes 2 to 9 occupied for the third semi-final of the men's 400 meters. Matthew Hudson-Smith has gone tearing away, opening up a few meters on Michael Norman, who is no slouch. Has Matthew Hudson-Smith gone too quickly in this semi-final? He flies through 200 meters. The Jamaican Jevaughn Powell is running scared on the outside in lane number 9. Michael Norman hasn't started to respond yet. Nobody is responding to Matthew Hudson-Smith. Now Michael Norman pushes forward. Hudson-Smith tries to relax. Oh, he's bouncing beautifully down the home stretch. Michael Norman gets second, 44.07. Outside 43. Oh, that looked really good by Matthew Hudson-Smith. He set it up with his first 300.
Matthew Hudson-Smith is a man on a mission. He won the British 200 meter trials because the British allow the #1 ranked runner to compete in other events. But we see that speed there in this race. He took it out extremely hard. Look at how far he is ahead of everyone, including Michael Norman. Norman looks to be struggling to catch Hudson-Smith. Hudson-Smith's looking up at the screen, shutting it down. Hudson-Smith does train with the defending Olympic champion, who was unable to turn up, Stephen Gardner. So we know that he's around speed at practice, but this looked like the most impressive performance. Wagging his finger as he crossed the line to let everyone know he is #1, at least for now in his mind.
Yeah, 44.07, Norman 44.26. 44-41 for Samuel Ogazi. I think that will be good enough to get him into the final. The Jamaican Jevaughn Powell fourth at 44.91.